and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com. Also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Also, I want to let you know, brought to you by stickerprinting.com.au. Get your Buzz Off Bullies t-shirt at stickerprinting.com. And if you want me to wear your shirt on our show, DM me. I'm more than happy to wear any shirt that promotes bullying or anti-bullying, I should say, on the show. So just DM us and we'll set something up. All right. But stickerprinting.com.au. Check it out. Check them out if you live in Australia or anywhere in the world. So one of the shows that we did was my parents. I feel, let me get the name. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get the name out here. Let me do this right and professional, right? I think my parents are mad at me all the time. So this is part 2 because I was talking with the kids some more and some new developments came up about what's going on with the kid. And man, it's very interesting. You're going to really enjoy this show. So I was talking to the young man and he said to me, he admitted to me that he does everything wrong that his parents tell him to do because he's always told that he never does things right, not by his parents, by the bully and the kids at his school, that he figures, well, if they're going to tell me that I do everything wrong, that I never do anything right, I'm not going to do anything right. And guys, that is a bad situation to put yourselves in, guys. You can't do that. I know that it's hard. Jojo, thank you for joining the show. Jojo Baby Legs is on the show. Thank you for joining us. You're going to really enjoy this show, Jojo, and I really can't wait to hear your thoughts on this. So you're putting yourself in a real hole. Right? And for Jojo and those that have just joined us, let me tell you where we're at. Kids who get bullied and are told they're worthless and are told that they can't do anything right are taking that into other relationships in their lives. So if their parents tell them, go do something, they're doing it wrong because that's what's going to end up. No matter how hard they work at it, they're going to be told that they're doing it wrong. And that's a wrong attitude to take. You really can't have that attitude, guys, when you go through life. You're shooting yourself in the foot. You know, maybe that's not a good analogy, but that's what you're doing. You're losing the race before you even run. You know, you can't do that. I know that your bully will get you so, will get you your self-esteem so low that you think everything you do is wrong, but you can't bring that into your other situations in life. You can't bring that in with your relationships with your parents, with your teachers, and with other friends that may not see you that way. And I know it's a hard thing. I know it's a hard thing. Believe me. I know when everybody is telling you you're wrong, but you know in your gut and in your heart that what you're doing is right, it's hard to continue being the right guy in a room full of people that are wrong. It's hard being the honorable person in a room full of thieves. I understand that. But you cannot be self-destructing other parts of your life, and you can't be in what they call, I believe there's a psychological term for this. I'm not a doctor, I just play one on TV, right? But there is a psychological name for this, and I believe it ends in loop. And for lack of, because I don't remember, let's call it a behavior loop. You can't put yourself in a behavior loop where you think, oh, I'm just going to get in trouble anyway, or people are not going to like what I'm going to do or what I have to say, so I'm just going to just do everything wrong and do everything, for lack of a better term, half-ass. You're just going to skate through life, skate through everything, do everything wrong because people are not just, no one's going to like what I do, so let me just do it wrong, or let me just half-ass everything. You cannot. I'm going to say this 100 times. I guess let me put up the picture that we created, the cover that we created for this. You cannot have that attitude. And I know sometimes it comes from teachers. And sometimes, yes, it does come from parents, where they might say, can't you do anything right? Those kind of words you want to keep out of your mouth. Am I guilty of saying that? I'm sure one of my kids will remember that. I'm only human. But you have to try very hard not to repeat those words. And you have to try very hard not to let people get you down like that. Bring your self-esteem that low. And like I said, I know that the bully recruits other kids to say you're weird or that you do anything right. So it's usually a group of people. It's not just one person telling you you're just a big screw up. But you still have to think of the fact that the main person that's telling you you're doing everything wrong is your bully. And you cannot allow him or her to infiltrate your home by you bringing those feelings of low self-esteem back to your house, back to home, and you're using it against your siblings, or you're using it against, with your parents when they're telling you you did this wrong, here's the proper way to do it, and you thinking to yourself, oh, I guess whatever so-and-so said is true, I can't do anything right. You can't bring that into your life. And I know I probably said that now about 100 times, but it's so true. You cannot bring that thought process into your life. Guys, you can't. What to do? Make sure you surround yourself around guys and girls your age that see your worth. Everybody has worth. Everybody has it. Sama Bashi, thank you for joining the show. Everybody has worth. And you got to surround yourself with those people that bring you worth. That's what it comes down to, guys. That's it. That's the secret. You're looking for a secret formula, right? That's the secret formula. You got to surround yourself with the right people. When you get someone that's just out to make you feel less than what you're worth, then you just got to separate yourself from that person. And if you feel that your parents are mad at you all the time, then you have to really sit down and have a good talk with them. Because maybe they are parents that are just focusing on the negative. They're human too. And if you talk with them, hopefully they can see, wow, I didn't realize that I was just focusing on the negative with you. But you can't do like my friend that I've been talking to for the last couple of days, like he's doing. He straight up admitted to me that he is sabotaging everything. He's doing everything. Whatever he does it with the notion that people are not going to like it, that people are going to think that it's terrible, and you can't do that. You can't do your homework like that. You can't do your classwork like that. Like I said, even if it's your teacher, ask to switch teachers. Ask your parents to get involved so they can tell the teacher he feels like you are just focusing on the negative of everything that he does. But the thing that you can't do is you can't go into this behavior loop where you're just doing everything wrong because your bully has lowered your self-esteem so low that you just think you can't do anything right and that you're useless, because you're not. So you can't do that. Again, let me put the disclaimer out there that I'm not a doctor, okay? So consult a doctor before doing any of the things I tell you. But I'm going to try to get my good friends here, Dr. Vasquez and my friend at High Impact. And I have one more friend, and I'm sorry, but his name kind of eludes me. He's from Australia. I'm going to try to get them in on this conversation and to watch this video so that they can tell you the professional things you do. All I can do is tell you is that you got to continue. As a person that's not a doctor, I'm going to tell you, you have to continue to surround yourself with people that are positive, that see you in a positive way, and that know that you have worth, okay? That's the best thing that I can see. Stop hanging around with the people that tell you you're no good, you're weird, you can't do anything right. Don't hang out with those people. And I think that if you were to do that, you will find yourself in a better place. And maybe you wouldn't be sabotaging and being in this loop behavior where you're constantly just doing things wrong and bad because no one's gonna, or you think, I should say, because you think no one's gonna say, hey, great job. So that's my show today, guys, okay? If you have any comments about this, please put it in the comments below. Be sure to smash that heart. Be sure to share this with your friends, like I will be sharing it with my friends, Dr. Vasquez and High Impact. That's the best that we can do, guys. But don't believe your bully when he says you have no worth, or that you're stupid, or can't you do anything right. Don't believe them. Don't go down that little rabbit hole, because you'll never get out. So Live Feed is brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. And by the way, Traveling Tech Teacher is having a up to 25% off sale. So check them out at Traveling Tech Teacher, at Traveling Tech Teacher on Instagram, and click the link in their bio to get to the 25% off, all right? And brought to you by stickerprinting.com. Get your Buzz Off Bullies t-shirt at stickerprinting.com. And also, if you like me to wear your shirt on my show, DM us. Let's talk. And also brought to you by thebullyexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Remember, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another and have a great day. Bye.